Seahawks training camp day 7 is over, and the majority of the Seahawks preparation for Saturday's game against the Dallas Cowboys is done. And all that's left now is one more closed walkthrough, and then they'll have meetings at the team hotel, and then you have it. Then you have the game. So you can imagine that, as I've always said, we're going to give you this insight on Friday. Today was really a glorified walkthrough. So, with that, let's go to the B-roll and hear from Pete Carroll. Thank you. I'm out.
14 don't count.
Yep. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Oh, he missed the whole last ball.
My wall.
Here we go, Black and Music. Here we go, boy. Here we go.
The one on the outside.
Here we go.
Thank you.
We had to practice and prepare in a normal sequence, a regular 7-day week. And so this was a normal Friday for us, and all of the timing and the rhythms of it is exactly like we're going to do during the season. So we take a lot of pride in doing that well, because we're trying to do a great job of understanding the rhythms of the preparation. So today we got knocked out for Fridays, and tomorrow will be a normal Saturday, going to the hotel and all that. So it's good for us. It's great to see us play really hard again. And I was really fired up about the efforts, and the lack of loafs that we look forward to count and add up and all that. The effort from the first guys that played to the last guys that played was really consistent, and as we tackled a lot better as the game went on. I hope that we can start tackling a little bit in the 3-game rhythm, but to have the extra week at the end is great. It's great to have the roster all in order all the way through the games is a great change, and then they never find a way to go back. it's so much better for the players and the numbers that you have available to play the game. So the whole thing is better than it was. I think it's a skill. I think it's a skill that they try to acquire, you know, in a focus and a discipline. That way, I don't know that it's dangerous, but the best guys can find their way right back to that very next play, because you don't know. You don't know what's going to happen when they're going after you. So it's a skill we're developing. It's a consistency. It's a language within to himself that he talks to get him prepared one play to the next, and just washing out what just happened. I mean, you always know, we all talk about that, you know, mentality. Can you get over the bad play or whatever? That's part of it. That's just part of it. Play really well and consistently, you got to get back to the very next second, the very next chance you got. And so that's what we're trying to develop.
Some B-roll and obviously some quotes from Pete Carroll, just some player updates, and then just talking about, you know, it's really important for the team and, you know, to progress from game 1 to game 2. And as for practice notes, Ken Walker took more team practice reps today, as did Noah Fant. Safety Jonathan Sutherland was in full practice, so there was nothing was left over or lingering from yesterday when he went down on the last play of practice. Nick Bloor is about 2 days out, is what Pete Carroll said, but he said Joey Blunt is doing some light jogging. Don't know what that means. Another positive note is Jordan Brooks continues to get more reps, and rookie center Olu Matumu is probably kind of the more interesting one in that he's back practicing for 2 days, and then really what they're going to have to wait and see is it's going to be close to see that if he can make it to play, but it probably won't. Pete said, you know, he's still got too much to do, so I don't think he's going to play the rookie for all intents and purposes. But other than that, let's see, with this being the second of 3 preseason games, time is dwindling for the players. You know, they want to get on in the game so they can show the coaches what exactly that they can do. And so look for various starters to be sprinkled in the lineups, and but more so the backups will play quite a bit. And just I would look for the O-line to probably, as a unit, play together for a certain amount of reps, just because you want that cohesion. And that would be Drew Lock would be behind them, is my guess there. So look for DJ Dallas and Zach Charbonnet. I don't know which one of them will start, but they'll go back and forth there. Both of them should get some hefty reps there, and again, give a chance to see what they can do. On defense, I wouldn't see don't expect Bobby Wagner, Quandre Diggs, or Uchenna Nwasu, just because I think the coaches know what they can do. They're veterans, and they just get them, you know, they don't really need to see it. They want to see what the backups can do. So there you go. From the VMAC in Renton, I'm Asvita Mara.